Hi, I'm Ken Krell. Speakers, authors, coaches, thought leaders come to me to discover how they can take their current position and turn it into high-powered, high-profit, transformational digital events. I can do the same for you too. You're about to watch an excerpt of one of our online events that I think you may find very powerful. After that, I'll meet you and we'll talk about it. One of my favorite people. She's so much fun. She's got great energy and she has this blackboard she keeps holding up when she sends me notes and stuff. Her name is Adrienne Tichy. She is from Delray Beach, Florida. Why do I know that? Because we were former neighbors in a different life, just down the street, down I-95, for those of you that know South Florida. It is always a pleasure to have her and her energy with us. She has run a group of addiction centers and is now segueing from that into helping coaches do better. And I'm going to leave it at that because Adrienne's going to decipher what the hell I just said. And welcome to the show, Adrienne. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, Ken. It's fabulous to be here with you. I'm always pumped up when I talk to you.
Well, you always inspire me. Every time we were together, I always feel better about myself. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And now you guys get to experience this with her right now together. So what the hell are you doing?
Well, we've been doing recovery residences for 13 years, and that's it's a halfway house, a group home for people just out of treatment for drug and alcohol use. And we've had our fair share of people that were C-suite executives, professionals, meaning lawyers, doctors, pilots, professional football, professional hockey teams. And they come and stay with us for 6 months to 1 year because they really have that big of an addiction problem. Wow. Now what we're seeing is that in the recent past, we are seeing increasing levels of addiction, both in process addictions, which are like pornography, gambling, screen time, those behavioral addictions, right? Because usually people just think of substances, but there's behavioral addictions as well. And so what we do is families hire us to coach their loved one through the first year of probation on their job. They've gotten sober. Now they need to stay sober. They need to protect their investments, that they just went through a 2-week detox and are back at work. And nobody knows. Nobody can know that they have just been to detox.
Wow. So I want to ask you for a success story, but moreover, for those of us that probably have screen time addictions, maybe, or other things of that nature that maybe we don't even realize are addictions. I mean, I look at I'm on an iPhone, and so Apple sends me, your screen time today is higher or lower. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't know that. Or if I walk out the house without the iPhone, I got to race back to have it because God forbid I'm without my umbilical cord. What tools or tips would you suggest to those of us that maybe don't even realize that we do have something that we need to be concerned about?
Well, awareness is key. Awareness is the first step, right? So first, you have to look at this maybe with a different lens, right? A different eye, and just say, what is it? Because all of us need an escape, right? I mean, there's healthy escapes. You can go to the gym, or you can go take that to the extreme, and you can be somebody who has a weight, not a weight image problem, but a reality problem. They see themselves as really, really huge, and they're not. They're rail thin. This could go, that's bulimia, anorexia, right? So there's no substance there, but there's an addiction component. The screen time that you mentioned, I would say the best thing that you could do for yourself is try to be aware of when you're doing it. And once you get that awareness, keep pushing yourself to not reward yourself as soon as you usually do. That's why Facebook gets us, right? If somebody likes our stuff, you get a ding. Yeah. If your phone rings, practice not answering it.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's really
have somebody take it and put it in their trunk for 4 hours and see what you do.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. And especially, I'll tell you, since you mentioned this, I want to mention something that's coming up lately now, just in the last couple of years, is video game addictions. Yeah. Middle-aged men, their families are leaving them. And I see Dr. O just put that as soon as I got video game addiction out, she had already typed that out. So that's a spiritual thing. People need to understand that this call of duty is making people leave their families.
Wow. I did not know that.
So in a room like this, and we're talking about it's going to be 1 in 5, so with the hundreds here, we're probably talking about 25 people.
Jeez, that's amazing. I want to dive into this deeper, but clearly we don't have time for that today. Can you come back? This is bigger than I expected. I really didn't know this. Is there something for the people that want to get in touch with you that maybe need to get in touch with you right now? What's the best way that we can actually reach you?
Well, I can always give a gift to your audience because you know how much I love you, right? Can it be an old school gift?
It can be an old school gift.
Okay. So this is a little non-traditional. I hope you'll allow me a little latitude. But what I have for your listeners is a UA cup. This is about a $45 value. It's a 15 panel test, including alcohol. If you're a mother, a brother, an uncle, a sibling, a friend concerned that somebody's got substances in their body, this is a pretty fail-safe way to find out.
Wow.
And for your listeners, I will include a 15-minute call on how to best administer the test, how to broach that subject.
Wow.
With their person, and how to administer the test, and what, if they need anything, we can also do a follow-up, just because I love your audience.
That is the most outrageous thing anyone's offered for us. And I say that in the nicest, most loving way. Go to reallyusefulshow.com, go into the show notes for Adrienne's episode with us. If this resonates for you, grab this right now. That's something she can't scale, you guys. So this is something that's going to be available only probably for a limited time. It may not be available on the site after this, who knows, after we go live, but grab it now while you can. I'm blown away. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for having me. I'd love to come back.
A pleasure. Thank you. So that's one short taste of how you can use the power of digital events to help people transform their lives and find a new way to live. Want to learn how you can put it to use in your own business? Well, stick with me for the Digital Events Essentials Plan. It's called DEEP. It'll take you through how you can plan, produce, and profit from your own online events. It's pretty great, it's pretty free, and I think you'll like it pretty much. So come join me. Click the link either in the description below or somewhere on this video itself, and we'll take you over there. It's completely free. I think you're going to love it, and it will give you the plan you need to plan, produce, and profit from your own digital events.